Hello, it is the final Tuesday in November, which means that it is time for me to talk about my November favourites. How has your November been? Mine's been good. It's my birthday month, and also I've been quite busy, so I've been doing a few fun things. We're almost in December now, and then it'll be 2018. And that doesn't seem right, but there we go. Anyway, I'm going to talk about some of my favourite things from November. I'm going to start with TV shows, as I so often do. I haven't watched much TV this month, which I definitely haven't said in a favourites video before. My favourite show from this month of less shows than usual is Stranger Things. I've done a full review of Stranger Things on my channel, so I'll put a link in the description below and also up there. So I don't want to repeat myself, but I really enjoyed Stranger Things Season 2. There are some fantastic characters, the young actors are amazing, they've moved forwards with some storylines and added some new ones, and I'm looking forward to Season 3. Now, a film or two. I watched the film After Earth this month for the first time, which I enjoyed. It stars Will Smith and I'd recommend it, but definitely my favourite film this month is Thor Ragnarok. I got a cinema voucher for my birthday and the first thing I bought with it is a ticket to Thor, and that was an excellent decision. I was unsure about going to see this because I'm not up to date with Marvel films. I think the last Marvel film I saw was Ant-Man. Although I've seen all the Thor films, I'm not up to date with the Marvel universe, so I was worried that I would miss things. And I did a little bit. There was definitely one character who appeared in this film who had a previous Marvel film, which I haven't seen yet. But even so, I really loved Thor Ragnarok. It's probably my favourite Marvel film so far. I loved the tone and the humour. It's a little different. And I loved Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie character. She was a great addition. Now, a couple of places. Firstly, Hyper Japan, which I visited on Friday. I talked about it a little bit in Phone Friday and showed a bit of footage from it. Basically, it's a festival celebrating Japanese culture. It was fun. I mainly looked around stalls. There was a good installation called Illuminite, which was a show of lanterns, which you will have seen if you watch my favourites video. But it was a good afternoon. I had fun. And my other favourite place this month is the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, which I have definitely mentioned in favourites videos before. I've been trying to work it out, and I think that this month was my 5th trip to the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. There was a new Forbidden Forest expansion, which I really enjoyed, even though it was quite small, and the tour is now all done up for Christmas, so it was my first Christmas kind of experience this year. It got me into the Christmas spirit. Now, my favourite purchases this month are from my favourite places this month. Firstly, at Hyper Japan, I got this mug. It's got Hokusai's Great Wave on it, which is everywhere, but I really like the Great Wave because I kind of studied it at uni in my maths degree because it's got fractals. And I also watched a documentary about Hokusai this year, which was really interesting, which is how I now know that Mount Fuji is right there in the middle, which I never noticed before, despite having stared at this woodcut for many years. And at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, I bought one thing. I got this travel card holder, which says Hogwarts Railways. It was £5. I really like the quality. It's padded and it's got stars on the inside. I really like the design, and I like how it's a railway themed thing for a travel card. And finally today, I'm going to talk about an app. I have started using a couple of new organisational apps this month. One of them is Wunderlist, but I can't really talk about that yet because I've only been using it for a few days. But the other one is Trello, and I've been using that for a little bit longer, and I definitely recommend that one. It's based around boards, which you can put in different lists, and you can move the boards between lists, and in the boards themselves you can add text and files and checklists. But I'm finding it quite useful for competing tasks, the sort of tasks that you're doing several of at once, and they'll be at different stages. So for instance, for videos I have several lists like video ideas and ready to film, filmed, edited, uploaded, and then have a board for each video, and then the board will move along the lists as I get nearer to upload. I'm also using it for cosplay and my web series and Christmas present buying at the minute. I might make a video in the future of all the organisational tools that I use, so let me know if you would be interested in that. And I'm going to link to a video by Lauren Fairweather below because it was that video which encouraged me to try Trello. So if my description of Trello has just been rubbish, then I'd recommend watching that video, and that might give you a better idea of what Trello does. So that's my favourite video for this month. I would love to know some of your favourite things from November, and do you have any thoughts on the things that I've mentioned? I will be back on Thursday with a live stream at 7 PM, so hopefully see you then. If you want to see any more of my favourites videos, then you can do so below me here. My latest video will be down there, and if you want to subscribe to my channel or visit my website where you can see what videos I have coming up, then you can do so beside me here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.